Oh my gosh. All right. Welcome to 15 Days of Vlogs. For the next 15 days, maybe even a 16th bonus, we're going to be doing daily vlogs to really push myself back into a steady rhythm of content creation. I've taken some time off, did a video about that last week. Anyway, all that said, actually, I think that video came out earlier this week, but YOLO. All that said, I'm really trying to get in the habit of creating regular content again because it's something I enjoy. And I find when I'm not doing things like that to kind of relax, it sounds like, well, you make more work for yourself to relax. Maybe I do, but I genuinely do enjoy making videos. I enjoy making content, and this is like the third time I'm trying to record this. So I do this podcast, The Bad Pastor Weekly, and I was looking at the video after I uploaded it the other day. So it goes to YouTube, and then I upload to Spotify, which pushes it to iTunes. And the quality of this week's upload looked like crap. Like it looked absolutely horrendous. So I recorded the first video for 15 days of vlogs, and then I recorded day 2 because I'm trying to actually record a day ahead, even though I'm starting on day 15 with an upload, same day, whatever. Bear with me, I'm busy right now. There's a lot going on. And I realized when I uploaded that YouTube was only seeing it in standard definition, and I was like, well, what the crap? I recorded in high definition. Everything gets recorded in high definition. Well, I realized that apparently my OBS settings got changed, probably with an update or something, where all my videos were uploading in standard definition and my outputs were in standard definition. I don't know what happened. I'm kind of mad that it did happen because I hate producing crappy looking videos, and I have the ability and the technology to create a high quality 1080p video, and apparently I was recording in standard definition. So I fixed it. We're back in 1080p. You get to see all the dust and dandruff from my beard on my shirt and fuzz from the dust in my office. Anyway, 15 days of vlogs. I did this a couple years ago where I did 30 days of vlogs. And it was a really fun process because it actually really encouraged me to keep creating regularly, keep creating daily. But I also found that when I was doing that, it actually helped the channel to grow. And if you look at my channel, like I'm looking on my second monitor now, like I have not been posting consistently this year. I haven't been. I've been busy. I've been kind of recovering from just a job change. I left my job. We talked about that. There's like other videos on that on the channel. But I just was like kind of recuperating, refreshing, rejuvenating, and really just spending time growing myself. And I'm a very big proponent of always looking to grow, always looking to improve, always looking to get better. And so that's kind of where I've been this year. Anyway, I find that I've been missing really creating content. I've done a few streams lately, and actually I miss streaming. I don't like, it's not the core part of my content. I've always seen myself as more of a creator than a streamer. I think streaming is fun. I think it's enjoyable. I love being able to interact in real time, but it's not really like the core of what I want to be creating. So as I get back into creating regular content, we'll be releasing stuff on this YouTube channel. I've changed the office around, so I need to do an office tour video. I need to clean the office, which will probably be a video in and of itself. And then I need to do an office tour to kind of walk through the office. Let's not even look at the closet. And my cable management is horrendous. There's just dust building up. I'm like stressing out looking around this place right now. Anyway, we're going to do an office cleaning video. We'll probably do an office tour video. We're going to do, I have my Shure mic that I use to record the podcast. And then I have my Elgato mic is actually behind my other monitor here. So I'm going to do a video where I compare the two mics. So I'll have them like one here and one over here. And I'll compare the two and kind of get a good review, $500 mic versus $120 mic. I actually really like the Elgato Wave 3. I think it's a really great mic, especially for a starter. I bought like the Fifine, whatever that everyone had, and then I upgraded to the Elgato Wave 3, and then someone actually gifted me this to kind of jumpstart the podcast. And anyway, I'm having a lot of fun right now. The podcast has been a lot of fun, but there's only so much creativity I can do with like a talking head podcast, which I'm actually going to have my wife do an episode or two with me going forward with the podcast. Every now and then I want to, the original vision behind the podcast was to have guests on, and I haven't had a guest on yet. So I'd like to have my wife. I'm going to be honest. Part of the reason I haven't had a guest on the podcast yet is because I sound like such a jerk. I'm nervous that, how do I say this? I'm nervous about the quality of a guest on the podcast, like how that would come across. Like, will there be a lot of echo? Will there be a lot of background noise? Because I listen to a lot of podcasts, and I find it so distracting when I'm listening to a podcast and it's like over Zoom, and they have the Zoom noise canceling on. So then everything sounds like it's out of a water bottle. I don't know if this actually accurately captured the vibe of what I was trying to communicate, but I'm just trying to get back in the rhythm of creating regular content and being creative. And just the goal of my content has always been to inform and encourage and inform, right? Creating a virtual place where people belong. But now I find myself getting to this point where, like, and I don't know if it means starting another channel or incorporating it into the content of this channel, but just like reconnecting with reality, right? Maybe that'll be a series we'll do on this channel, but just like I just getting outside, touching some grass, climbing some trees, it's been friggin' hot all summer, but I don't know, man. I don't know what this looks like. Reconnecting with reality, alliteration. You could tell I was a pastor, but just enjoying, like, I find that I get in these moods where I just am not living gratefully. And I've been feeling like guilty about that, convicted that I'm not living with a spirit of gratitude, like an attitude of gratitude. And so trying to kind of reconnect with that and get back into this mindset of being grateful for what I have. And honestly, like, just getting back to the simple stuff, man. Life is, we complicate things too much. And I say that as like a very complex thinker and overcomplicator of things. I don't know, dude. Some things are changing in my life. And just honestly, the way I view so many things has shifted over the last year. And I don't know, man. I just, like, yeah, I don't know. We'll have to figure this out. Anyway, that's day one. 15 days of vlogs, much longer than the first 2 takes. But the reason I had to record the second take is my mic was muted. So always remember to turn your mic on when you record. Anyway, I don't know what this 15 days is going to bring us, but I hope you guys enjoy this stuff, man. If there's a conversation you want to have, drop it in the comments below. Otherwise, as always, thank you guys so much for tuning in and vibing with the content. We'll see you in the next one. We'll see you tomorrow in the next one. We'll see you in the next one tomorrow. See ya. Peace.